Doppler 10 forecast from meteorologist Dietra Tate.
Right now we have to talk about the weather. It's kind of on everyone's mind since it's so cold out there, and tomorrow we could be seeing something else.
Yeah, it looks like most of us will see something else, especially around this same time tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to start to see things becoming a little bit more wintry-like for sure as the precipitation starts to roll in. We do have a winter storm watch in place for tomorrow afternoon and through Thursday afternoon for areas shaded in blue. I won't be surprised if this is switched over to a winter storm warning, just like our friends across North Carolina and the Outer Banks. And this is going to be from about Wednesday afternoon through the same time frame. Thursday afternoon, meaning that obviously winter weather is imminent. So here's a check of the setup. As we start on our Wednesday morning, high pressure that's been dominating our area from the west is going to be sliding over us as we go through the overnight hours into tomorrow, but it's going to weaken and eventually fizzle out. Then this low is going to be tracking offshore, but kind of rolling parallel to the southeastern and the mid-Atlantic coastline there, and it's going to swing some moisture our way. Here's 4 o'clock. As you can see, everything looks relatively quiet for our area. But eventually, as this continues to move towards the north, it's going to see a switch over with the wintry weather sliding in after 4. Through about 8 o'clock, we could see a little bit of a mix, and then all of it should switch over to snow as we head towards late Wednesday night into early Thursday. Here's 3 a.m. as this low again just rises the coastline just offshore and creating a big mess for the north and east as well as we head into Friday. But for us, it's more of a Wednesday late afternoon evening time frame through about Thursday morning. Here's a closer view. Again, going through the evening tonight, everything is quiet. Tomorrow morning, we could even start the day with some sunshine. As we head towards midday, we're expecting it to be mainly cloudy, but it should be dry. And then as we head towards 4 o'clock, again, after that time frame, we should start to see a little bit of wintry weather sneaking in. Now, if you're near the coastline, you're just going to deal with a few showers creeping in through about 8 o'clock. But inland, again, we could have some wintry weather. And then we're expecting the inland switch over to snow, possibly still a mix or some rain as we head towards midnight for the coast. But after midnight through early on Thursday morning, we're expecting most of the tidewater to be dealing with accumulating snowfall that could linger through about mid-morning for some areas, especially for our coastal areas, and then things will begin to improve as we get closer to midday. As far as the snowfall potential, this is an estimate here, but we're thinking anywhere from 4 to 6 inches within the blue shading. If you're across the immediate coastline, there could be a little less considering that you're going to have to deal with rain and a wintry mix before you start to see snow, so your numbers will be less compared to what we're expecting inland, where we're expecting the switch over to full snow to be earlier. Now, if you're closer to I-95, let's say west of Franklin, you're not expecting to get as much as well. But again, across the south side, inland northeastern North Carolina, and then for the eastern shore, and the middle peninsula and the peninsula, you could see anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. And this is through Thursday morning. And then if a snow band sets up in a particular area, there could be some locally heavier amounts. As far as the overall setup with the wind, though, the wind is going to be picking up as we head towards late Wednesday into Thursday. Notice the numbers here going up to anywhere from, let's say, 25 to 40, especially near the coastline as we head towards Thursday morning. So you factor in the fact that we're going to have snow on the ground accumulating, and now we have stronger winds. That leads to the potential for some blowing snow. So another hazard on top of slick roads will be just low visibility. So again, Thursday is going to be a tricky travel day, and if you don't have to go out, I wouldn't. Here's a look at the breakdown. Though, what to expect. In the morning on Wednesday, it's just going to be a quiet setup. Increasing clouds, no precipitation. After 4 o'clock, we're expecting the wintry mix to begin. For inland areas, if you're at the coastline, you may have a few showers coming in. As we head towards our Wednesday night, 10 o'clock, a transition inland to snow. If you're at the coast, it could just be a wintry mix or rain still. But after midnight, we're expecting a full transition to snow, starting to accumulate. The winds will be picking up as well, so we're going to have to deal with that blowing snow potential, meaning lower visibility. And then through, let's say, 6 a.m., more of the same, no changes. After 6 a.m., though, we're looking at a slow tapering off inland from west to east, but still hazardous conditions in terms of traveling as we go throughout our Thursday. As far as the local setup, though, for today, we topped out at 29 degrees. It couldn't quite hit 30. It was definitely cold, but thankfully the winds were not as strong. Right now it's 24 degrees over in Norfolk at 16, in Franklin 16 for Wakefield, and thankfully the winds are calm, so it feels like the actual temperature. So for tonight, we're expecting temperatures in the metro to bottom out right around 15. You'll have single-digit lows, though, inland. And tomorrow will be a little warmer. We're expecting mid to upper 30s, but again, the snow is going to start to roll in primarily for your Wednesday evening. So in the morning, maybe a good idea to go to the store, get a few items so that you don't have to worry about trying to go out Thursday, and just let the those who are working on the roads do their thing. You being inside helps them out a lot, I'm sure.
So tomorrow morning, I mean, aside from bundling up, we're not going to see anything. It's really tomorrow night that we have to keep an eye out.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine before 4. We're not expecting much of anything. But again, for the late afternoon, evening, That's where we're starting to see the snow come in. And I think it'll be worse Wednesday night and then through Thursday morning.
Okay, so that commute tomorrow night and then the commute the next morning,
Yeah.
something to keep an eye on.
Definitely.
All right.